cherry blossom tree. That's some goddamn Valorant aim trainer right here. You guys ever curious about my aim in Valorant? It's because I train it here. I don't go to aim labs. I train my aim here in Dunkin' Donuts. Targets seem pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a mini game here. What am I saying? I can't leave that. Okay, we already read that. Welcome back to some more Dunkin' Donuts. Too Goodbye to Spare. Today we're going to be continuing on. My nose is so itchy because I just shaved, and it's just, oh my god, every single time. I'm the only one, or I need to look up Reddit. I guarantee there's other people will exactly feel what I feel. Whenever I shave, my nose becomes so sensitive and itchy. Okay, we saw this little book. We're currently in the Hope's Peak Academy, which is in the ancient ruin, which I'm guessing is just, it's not really an ancient ruin. It's ancient now, but the building of unofficially or officially used to be Hope's Peak Academy. We're looking up. There's going to be a trial. As you guys can see that we have, it's been like 3 days since I played this game, and I just keep forgetting all the buttons. All right. Also, everything just feels weird. I just woke up from a nap. I have lotion on. My glasses keep sliding off my damn face, and I hate that. And I have the little thingy that you tie in the back of your glasses to keep it on your face, but I always forget to wear them whenever I'm like doing something like, I don't know, like I feel like it wouldn't really count for playing video games because my head's not bobbing or anything, but I don't know. I just hate sometimes how these glasses are so loose, and I tighten them as much as you can. They're so damn loose. I've had these for like, I don't know, 10 years, the same pair. Yeah, so we have truth bullets. We are now finding parts, or we're finding the truth behind Hope's Peak Academy, the Murder Island, stuff like that. There's going to be a trial because we're getting truth bullets, but it's not going to be a murder trial, not yet. No one's dead so far. And for some reason, this camera movement always throws me off because like the cursor is right here and then you have the camera movement. I don't know why that throws me off. Anyways, armor. Did we look at everything here? I think we did. Can I look at the, no, I cannot look at that. Okay, we're gonna exit. Level 66. Oh yeah, the pet. What's happening with the pet? Old building, 5th floor. Pet. All right. Ooh, turds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, 7. Let's let the turds accumulate. Also, this music, I like the music, but it's so loud in this game, man. But I can change it for me, which I don't know why I don't do that. But then like the voice acting becomes lower too. If they ever talk, oh, there's Coochie. Let's talk to Coochie's little left nut. Coochie soda. This hall, it's kind of creepy, don't you think? I can't go to places I shouldn't be able to go to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's a damn invisible wall or something, man. You feeling me, dog? Dog, is you feeling me? Yeah, this is weird. I don't know where I'm exactly supposed to go. Wait, can I actually see the map? No, but I can see this map. All right, so I'm guessing this is like, what is it? Herbiology, arbitrist. What is that thing? The study of plants? Horticulture? I don't think that's the study of plants. You play that game, Strange Horticulture. If you're interested in that playthrough, it's on the channel. 5A. We go into 5A. I wanted to go to that chemistry biology lab or whatever that thing is. Isn't biology usually the representations of microscope? Because I don't think you look at like what herpes and like other bacteria and stuff under a microscope. I was gonna say microscope, but I don't think chemistry you use a microscope that much, do you? All right, Monokuma doll. Goddamn Monokuma doll, they gotta see it. I don't see it. All right. So book. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk, and yeah, I feel like every single time, like when I see manga, like I feel like I need to add a nudie mag joke, but nah, no nudie mags for us. This one is Manga for Morons: The Tragedy of the Hope's Peak Academy. Huh? Wasn't the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in the other manga too? Manga or manga? I think it's manga. Manga sounds more ethnic. Manga sounds more like mainstream. It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt. And whenever I like play multiplayer, when I play controller, my mic I have to change it, like the way the arm. I gotta change the boom arm, and then whenever I'm playing MNK, I gotta change it again, and I hate it. I wish I could just set it in one way and just use it for everything. But MNK, I'm all the way up on the keyboard and the desk, and then controller, I'm usually further away back, laying or reclining. I'm under a blanket when the hands are at. Usually the controller's under the blanket. You would think I'm playing with myself, but I'm playing with the controller as I'm playing a game. Alright, it's why Hipspeak Academy went bankrupt then. It was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. It better be, dog. It better be the most awful, heinous thing. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about the incident? The Tragedy of Hipspeak Academy by Minakuma. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hipspeak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here? As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hipspeak Academy occurred at Hipspeak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Now, I want to Google this name because maybe it could be a Season 1 player, but I'm scared that if I Google this name and if it isn't a Season 1 player, because I don't remember the names from Season 1. Students, I don't remember. I'm not even the hot chicks. But, yeah, if I Google it, it might be like a spoiler. Or maybe this dude in the front is supposed to be. Oh, that's a dude wearing some weird colorways. Got a Glock on him. And then we got a skull in the back. He's shooting it in the eye. Perspective. All right. Oh, can I click that Monokuma face? No? Okay, no. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hipspeak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. Oh, was this guy in the boat? That last other episode or whatever? Was he in the boat talking to Nagito? To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known... Izuru. I can't do it. We'll call him Izzy, but Izzy, who was known as a symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. Indecent exposure, I'm guessing. That or public urination. 13 students of Hipspeak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest and juiciest, were brutally murdered by Izzy. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izzy's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began. And that heralded Hipspeak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of the Hipspeak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. Oh, this isn't that incident, okay. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I want to say the word gondola for some reason. I don't know why. My brain was like, say the word gondola. Oh yeah, gondola. Works cited Danganronpa /0. I still don't know. That's a normal slash. That's not a backslash. I think that's a normal slash. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hipspeak Academy. I feel like Hajime is disappointed it wasn't a nudie mag. He zips back up.
What irony. For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too illegal for society, man. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent.
Say that again, ho, and get bitch slapped, dog. Damn it, he's always late. He always has to lead up to something offensive, man. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope, huh? Nagito. Mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izzy, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. So yeah, if Hajime is saying the only thing that matters to him is talent, then I'm guessing that's the guy who was on the ship with us. And he's on this island somewhere, I'm guessing. Yeah, or he's in this academy. Just, I don't know, in the biology lab using a microscope to do some dirty stuff. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. Dude, among 16 or 17 students with all having ultimate talents, you not having one makes you the unique one among them. All right, so just saying. That's right, the reserve department. Here it said that the deserved course students in the reserve department began uprising. And what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way, man. I have no reason to do something like that. Obtained the truth bullet. Tragedy of Hope's Peak Tragedy of Hope's Peak. I hate that word. Hope's Peak Academy. Such a stupid word because Hope Speak. The word speak. Hope's Peak is weird. Hope Speak Academy. I hate it. Might as well name it Hospice. That looks more smarter, more easier to say. Hospice Academy. Anyway, I learned about the tragedy of the Hope Speak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's this other student that isn't Izzy? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage? Who's that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Alright, I'll be honest here. I feel like they're dragging out the dialogue. I honestly feel like they're dragging out the dialogue to make this game a little bit longer than it has to be, because as soon as we've entered this area, it's just been... Wait 1 second, I'm getting a picture. As soon as they enter this area, I feel like it should be going a lot cleaner and faster and more efficient, but every conversation we're having just seems dragged out, especially the conversations. Wait 1 second. Nah, I'm fine. Fine with it. Just saying about the food. Stop experimenting and just stick to what works. All right, there you go. You guys read exactly what I wrote. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, do you? All right. Leave here? No, dog. All right, we got that. We got a clock. Got a door we can leave through. I don't want a Kuma doll. Maybe in the ground somewhere. Maybe on behind a desk. Ooh, look at these chairs, though, dog. All right, let's go to the door. Old building, 5th floor. All right, can I go to this classroom? Or is this the same classroom? No, this is 5B. This is 5A. All right, but yeah, I think they're dragging it out. What's this? Okay. Time for the chemistry bio lab. Raw. I'm gonna get a raw dog in here, dog. Imagine they're doing studies on people in here, on the students or something. But yeah, like think about it. We're in this game, right? This case or whatever, this island. Hope Speak Academy, and like everywhere we go, we're basically gonna get a truth bullet. There's a book on the bottom right. So it should be fast and like efficient, but instead they're like dragging out the dialogue and adding more stuff. Like, hey, and they keep repeating the whole Hope Speak Academy, the biggest, most worst tragedy. Then Hajime talks about it again. When they mention it again, he talks about it again. Like, I feel like they're dragging it out for no good reason. What the hell is with this room, man? It's freaking cold in here, dog. Definite shrinkage. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Okay, we got a book. This reminded me of that one place from Batman where he was sniffing that snorting that scarecrow gas fumes and stuff, and his mother, he opened a body bag, his mom was in there, he opened another body bag, he was in there, or scarecrow's in there, his father was in there. It reminds me of that room. There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Dude, just come up with a code word for that, alright? I don't know, call it the turd incident. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Like, why do you gotta keep repeating it, dog? Just what was the incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. Just read the book. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hope that I was right. But since you said that, you jinxed it, and now it's not gonna be. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as Turd Event in Human History. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of it. Stop repeating the same thing over and over again, man. Like, I've lost that phrase has no meaning to me anymore. At first, the uprising by the reverse course students that triggered the tragedy at the academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and the people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding in the real world. Like, see, it's just to say the real world and the internet. Like, it's just, I feel like they're dragging it out on purpose, man. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. Just tell me what it is, man. But as it spread across the world, such an abnormality soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The end and the means had vanished, and the wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them. And soon, the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world that's what it is in real life nowadays with media, dog. People watch the news like it's God's, like, I don't know, like it's like a stripper on a pole dancing. They watch it with that much what's the word here, excitement. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. I was gonna make a reference to God, but I don't know any references to God, so I couldn't say anything. The thing I know everything about is booty, so for me, I'd be excited to watch, you know, a stripper on a pole while eating, you know what I mean? A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etat began occurring around the world, a war waged in the name of despair. A war fought for not principles and religion or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. Dude, just say, I'm begging you, man. I'll put in 66 hours in this game and you're still not giving me anything. Devoted to a certain student, they did a certain thing and the certain stuff happened. The certain consequences came about. Like, oh my god. I understand it's probably going to be like a trial and stuff, but like, come on, man. Like, this is straight up drip feeding, like the definition of the word or the phrase. Alright. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using the Academy's talent for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of the society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. Like, come on, dog. Oh my lord, just get to the point. The powerful, influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the turd event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. Tragedy will never end. Come on. I didn't get anything from that. My heart was racing in my chest. My body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. It was definite shrinkage. The biggest event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, this is the stupidest thing ever. All right, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant, that strip club that I always visit and tell my parents that I'm at the library because it's called the library, so I'm right. What's happened to them, man? There's actually a strip club. I think it's called the library. Yeah, I think it's called the library, and it's so stupid. I won't even get into it, but like, it's so stupid. Strip club, not a strip club, just because it's a strip club. If that makes sense.
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a mango? How crazy are you?
Who would enjoy reading that garbage?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy.
Enough, man. What is this messed up manga? Not a single nude. Like, before on the trials, I understand the confusion and not knowing because there's literally we're looking for a murderer. Oh, come on, dog. What is this? At least throw me a dead body. Kill anyone at this point. You already took away Chikaki. Kill Akane too. Give me something that warrants mystery instead of this,
oh, the worst ever tragedy ever happened.
And like, you're not. Oh my lord, dog. This is the stupidest investigation ever. I don't understand how any of this stuff even is considered a truth bullet.
I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brain.
This incident really happened, and I actually I forgot about it? There's no way that's possible, man.
How many times do I have to tell you that all the clues here are real? Please understand I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it.
At this point, dude, skin me. Like, you had me kill my friends, living on an island where I constantly have to be scared that I'm gonna get freaking molested or gangbanged from the back. Like, at this point, what am I actually living for? You know what I mean?
I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world.
I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning.
Well, the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On the one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. And again, we are playing the true role of Jinxie. Alright, we just jinx everything by saying stuff like that. You're not even like knocking on wood. At least, I don't know. Just like now. Perhaps not. That's definitely it. That's not a truth bullet, dog. It legit says nothing in there. The tragedy has been added. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Host Peak Academy to his destruction, are they both connected? Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of the academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as the ultimate despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's what you would call... That's why they were called the Ultimates. Then, are the killings who were involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm going to freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. I just don't get it, man. Like, how do you do chapter 1 to 5 and then do this? This is stupid. It shouldn't even be this class. It should just be a straight up class trial. And we learn stuff on the truth and we use that conversation to learn more instead of us walking around picking up manga or mangoes and reading those things that offer nothing, but we're calling them a truth bullet. We've played this game. Hajime, you know what an actual truth bullet is. All right, a murder weapon's a truth bullet. Sonia's account about where she was, does she have an alibi or not? That's a truth bullet. The murder weapon, the final dead room, the conversation you had, examining the dead body, looking at certain parts of the dead body, those are truth bullets, dog. Like, this isn't a truth bullet. This is like a mockery of a truth bullet. So where should I go next? All right. Am I not going here? I didn't look at everything. This looks like plastic tarp. I thought it said crap on there. Why is this left out like this? Clean up after yourselves, will you? Are we not looking up the bodies? Okay, there you go. I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. Are the dead bodies of the school students that lived here? Is that the Hope Peak Academy students? The ones who died? And then all the people that we got killed too? Because where do they take all those bodies of the students that died on the murder island? Like, where is Shikaki's body? At least that's what it looks like, but that's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school bio lab isn't something you should joke about. It just feels so forced. This idea should have been canceled during development or something. What am I thinking? And the whole breaking of the... Oh, Monokumo. And the whole breaking of the fourth wall at this point... I don't know, man. Really don't know. I don't know why they're doing this. So I'm guessing it is true. They got rushed in the end. It's still a 10 out of 10, but I'm just saying. Okay, do you have more to spare? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think we're good now. We can clean these up. If I give her a present, the problem is that it takes away despair. Alright. Got the manga. Got the Monokuma doll. Okay. Leave here. Okay, what we're gonna do is just run. Just keep running. I'm gonna try to level up to see if we can get shit in me. Pet. 128. Okay, let's just run. I need to get I want to level it up so I don't forget about it. Just run around in circles. I thought this is the only place you can do that anyways. I wonder if you can get to level 100. Can you or not? Ooh, zigzag. Again, I'm under a blanket. And I'm kind of lean back. Otherwise, you'd be zigging. Zag. Ooh, we did it. Alright, we just gotta wait until the level is up. And watch this. Oh, my bad. And then go around. That's control right there, dog. That is control. Oh, weaved. Okay, is that enough? 25. Okay. We're almost there. I just want to see what happens. I haven't checked the pet guide yet, but I do remember one of them was like, you have to have like despair. Oh, is it despair all the way filled? All right, there you go. Do you evolve or what's it gonna be? So I think this is not gonna be like a shit in me, right? Okay, I'm fine with leaving it the way it is. Okay. Oh, this thingy left. Let's go here. This was first blocked off. What was that? Nah, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him. All right. Why am I here? I went inside this room. That bastard bear was certainly here. He keeps glancing at me and looking at my package, if you know what I mean. Wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way. Hey, don't talk so bad about your little Mr. Hickey. So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do it either, man. I just spoke to him, dog. Why is he here? What?
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasantly well? You're pleasantly well, right?
What are you doing here?
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga, so can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth?
You should have done that from the beginning, man. I don't want to read your crappy nudie max in the first place.
A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots.
Oh, I watched this thing for sumo wrestlers a while back, and they eat, I don't know what it's called, it's some dish they all eat. And it's like a dish to like, it's like a huge, big calorie dish, and that's all they eat all the time. I think. And that and rice. But yeah, I don't know, I can't remember what the name is. I think it's called like Skokabi or Skohabi or Skabi. I think it starts with an S. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up, what do you need to tell me?
It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting for so long. Surprise, it's about ultimate despair.
Are you just gonna keep using the same word over and over again and not tell me ever what it actually is? Huh?
Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days, it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, feared person alive.
Is it the shorty from season 1 who was the original killer? A high school girl? Was she hot? Yep.
Lady Junko Inoshima.
That's her. Junko Inoshima? You got that junk in the trunk, is that why you named her that?
As for the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with the charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs.
Oh, she gave birth?
There was one really horrible person in that group.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some effed up organization created by a high school girl. Sexist. I'd join anything with a hot chick in it, even a cult.
Humans who are obsessed with the philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko.
I'm gonna say Junko, I'm gonna say Junko.
With the charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place.
So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
What?
Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make any goddamn sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they do what they did without any purpose.
It was Junko Inoshima's despair.
Huh?
For Junko Inoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or even instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Inoshima as Junko Inoshima.
Again, he's doing the thing where he just keeps repeating the same thing over and over again. I want to beat the hell out of this stuffed animal. What are you saying, dog?
I'm just a slough plushie. Hajime is a human that's exactly like that. Junko Inoshima is full of so much.
What?
Nom, nom, nom.
Oh, my eyes are itchy. I think when I put lotion on, I actually got some of my eyeballs. Okay.
Junko Inoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her everything is despair.
What the hell?
With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled the despairs by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds.
I'm reading it but not really understanding it. I'm just gonna wait till the class trial or whatever. Like, this is just like, they're just going around and around.
And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Inoshima.
Despair has lost meaning. Were they molesting people? Were they killers? Were they slashers? Were they just like causing, like, were they racketeers? Were they con artists? Like, what were they? What were they doing actually? What was the actual action? Stop using the word despair. What was the actual action, dog? Is what I want to know.
Like believers making offerings to their gods, like a mother providing food to her children, they dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Inoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation.
See? That. Start off with that.
And to hopelessly top it off, they made love to them. They completely believed it was something they had to do.
There's no way something that crazy is possible.
Do you know about the final days of the reverse course students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy?
Final days?
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
What do you mean by final days? What happened to the reserve department? Did they resort to cannibalism? That's usually what happens. In the end, it always goes back to cannibalism.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide.
I'll never believe that. Mass suicide? All 2,300 students?
Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. Hajime.
One person is excluded, huh? Is that me?
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate Despair, Junko Enoshima? It doesn't scare me at all. I mean, I'm Yakuza, dog. Junko Enoshima's already dead.
Huh? How do you know that, dog? Did you watch the season 1 anime too? Ultimate Despair has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. She's not dead though. She acts like she was the first to die. She died in the hands of Monokuma, but she wasn't actually dead. She faked it. So yeah, I don't get it. And the reserve department has been updated in your handbook. Right, can I get the out of here, dog? Or is that a Monokuma doll somewhere? Hey Hickey, is it true what you just said? Junko Enoshima is already dead?
Huh?
What, you didn't shake?
There was a book called Manga for Morons Killing School Life in that bloody classroom.
A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we were involved in, they're the killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Yeah, that's what it was. Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy. For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with lots of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima.
The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko's dead.
It turns out that the Killing School Life part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident, Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other.
Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories? That's just like all of us, man.
Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cool asshole.
Surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are known as the symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fulfill, my bad, excuse me, I do declare, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once.
That's messed up, man.
But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lied to the students she placed in her trap, and then after being overcome by the despair that she herself created, she took her own goddamn life.
Then Junko's no more.
No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead.
Or maybe someone's kept her alive and doing stuff in her name.
Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore.
Then who's our enemy, man? If Junko's already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that killing school life.
Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but what I can tell you is that an imitation is just that, an imitation. If the students from Hope's Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake.
But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Killing school life has been added to the cheat bullet section of your handbook. Ultimate Despair has been added or updated.
Man, Hajime, you totally know about the story, huh?
What? Do you have a problem with that?
Well, I really want you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it. Oh well, I just raised the flag.
Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
One, one step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character root.
You're not making any sense again, dog.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. Oh my god, it's all over me. I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy.
I'm gonna lean back more. Now it's finally getting interesting. Thank you for actually providing some real information. What does it mean by raising flag? I've never understood that. I thought that's only for surrendering, right? Or sexually. You can call it that, I guess. Despire. Okay, clocks are the same. Doors the same. I don't see any Monokuma doll. Okay. Can I, there's a couple more rooms here that I can follow, but how do I go, like, to different floors? Ooh, Akane. Huh? Change to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? Virtual reality, homie. I'm sticking with the Sword Art Online. Wait 1 second. Un momento, por favor. I don't understand who we should watch. 1 second. All right, we'll do this. All right. Sorry about that. The stream ended. I had a stream in the background. It ended, so I had to put something else on. No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. I'm telling you, it's virtual reality like Sword Art Online. They're all laying in a room together, and they just have the headset on, or whatever. The VR headset. Like Sword Art Online. Alright, so we're automatically... Wait, this is a chem lab. What does this have a symbol for? Beakers and... Well, tiny beakers. Oh, we're on... Okay, we went down a floor by itself. Okay, I was about to say, how do we change floors? But it sucked our baby girl. Right there.
Yeah.
Connie's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Well, you know, it's my gut, but...
Oh, my bad, wrong voice.
Well, you know, it's my gut, but... Cheeks, I feel like someone's getting closer.
Ooh, huh? What do you mean? Who?
I don't know, it's just my gut and my butt cheeks and my breast after all.
It's just my gut. I'm not gonna put a voice for Nekomaru. It's just my gut. But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. That was gross. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Alright. Where should we go? Where are we? Why does this place have a Monokuma doll on it? Oh, is this where the class trial is happening? Can't even get into this room. Can I go in any of these bathrooms? Drop a fat turd. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what happened, dog? Did we finally get shit at me? Hell yeah, boy! Alright, we finally got it. So once it's a chibi is when you can evolve, we can get her ready to evolve in whatever you want. Alright. Because I was doing this when it was a snake, and that was stupid. Oh, he's stinky as hell. The shouldn't be getting despair from pooping, right? Because it itself is poop. I have no idea. Nor do I care. There's really a music room. I didn't even check where else you're allowed to go. Dude, Ibuki would love this. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Looks like some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? To combat the biggest... Oh my god, I'm not saying that. And not just that, the mark engraved in the monument is a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the turd event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Future Foundation's origins have been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Got some weird matrix code over there. Monitor, that's the surveillance camera. Do you guys see a Monokuma doll anymore? Can't see it. Hologram. Okay, 1 second. Someone's texting me again. Is it important though? Okay. It's too many texts to read. What's this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information a person who claims to be the survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible that they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko Inishima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if there are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding the separate matter, we have received a report from a research facility on the Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Again, something brand new, dog. I think I've heard it before, though. I think they used that word before. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Shikaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us. But, cheeks, what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside the island? I hate you saying that word Jabberwock. It just sounds weird. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we lost. The Academy survivors have been added to the bullet section of your Truth Bullet handbook. Okay, I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed the Future Foundation is on our side. At least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy and they took us in to protect us. I was gonna say operate us, I don't know why. My dyslexia, man. But if that's true, Shikaki would have made that clear to us. Nah. As long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the turd event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of, Junko. Well, carrying the will of Junko are making us go through this. I'm not saying Junko. Junko just sounds funnier. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on the Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was in the ancient ruin. There's no way that's a research facility. If there's really a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. We haven't explored the entire island, dog. Could be underground section, you never know. Somehow there's still so many mysteries. Alright, give me a second. What did they write? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, wait. Don't apologize. I'm just saying, for his sake, it must. Wait, it? Hard for him to. Alright, there you go. I'm just saying, for his sake, it must be hard for him to. What did I write before? Okay. I feel like with that, you actually kind of understand what I'm talking about. Okay. I hate these little black orbs because I feel like they're on my eyeball, but they're not. So, okay, where can we go? Oh, there's a places that are white we can go? Okay, what is this place? Teacher's Lounge. Didn't we go to the... Oh, Chem's gonna be open in a bit, I guess. Alright. It usually opens up one by one, right? I have no idea. I don't remember if this was open or not. Teacher's Lounge. Office. Oh, there's that dude again. This feels different from a classroom. It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room has kind of, you know, has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now you mention it, does look like that. Yeah. More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already, man. Flowers. Flowers on top of... Oh, flowers on top of the desk. Plus, they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? Yeah, they're all pixelated, dog. Okay, list of subjects. We have so much stuff to do here. Want to Kumadal anywhere? Okay, we'll just go from the left, all right. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? That's Hiyoko. Oh yeah, it says Hiyoko on the bottom. I gotta say. The list of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are the names I've seen before. Hajime Hinata, Chikaki, Kuchi, Ultimate Impostor, Gundam, Nagito, Teru Teru, Nekomaru, Fihiko, Maharu, Mikan Ibuki, Peko Sonia. Chikaki is the only girl on the top part. These are all the girls, it's not all the dudes. Ultimate Impostor is separate from Chikaki. Wasn't she the Ultimate Impostor? Hiyoko in the newspaper. Okay, what am I supposed to just look at that, right? Okay. Wait 1 second, someone's texting me again. Okay. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Saionji is written there. What is this newspaper? Oh, I was about to say she has them out. Dude, she looks a lot older. What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Saionji. This can't be the same Hiyoko, right? It's kind of hot. I mean, the Hiyoko we knew was a weird-ass chick, dog. She was much smaller and stinkier and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. What if we're all older, but in the virtual reality, the Sword Art Online, we're given our younger selves, or college selves, or whatever, but we're actually like in our late 20s. The photo in this newspaper, the way I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does that mean? What? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? Nah, it says Hiyoko Saionji right there, dog. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name? An older sister with the same first and last name? Are you deaf and stupid? That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention her older sister? Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything. And also, didn't we all lose our memories?
He doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is a Saionji family's only daughter.
If she doesn't have a sister, then maybe a relative? Nah. There's still too much of a resemblance.
That's Hiyoko.
Huh? What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
I don't know what to tell you, but maybe she had a growth spike?
What are you saying? Why would you show that picture, dog? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. Sword Art Online. Well, regardless, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair. What the heck? Is this the truth? This is the truth in Hyoko in this newspaper? It's looking pretty fine, dog. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible, man. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Huh? Oh, why does this even exist? Dude, you're Japanese, dog. How do you not know about Sword Art Online? Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh? If it says subjects, maybe it means that there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it? What's going on, man? It better not have anything to do with time travel. The list of subjects has been added. What about this old geezer right here? Giving me the stank eye. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says, yeah, it's that dude from the Funhouse, the Hope's Peak Academy founder or whatever, right? Yeah. Hope's Peak Academy founder, Izzy Kamukura. So this guy actually is a founder, but he's the nut, right? The founder of Hope's Peak Academy, and his name is Izzy. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I pinned earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Yeah, that's ugly though, dog. That's a toupee if I've ever seen one. Might as well get a comb over. Okay, that's also a, my bad. Instant tab. Oh, wait, big, make it clear, make it look like a snake. Okay, we looked at that. Flowers, did we look at the flowers? I think we did. Flowers on top of the desk, plus it looks strange to me and my eyes just tired. There's the hologram. There are letters floating in the air like the music room from earlier. Looks like the passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. Don't you understand? For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is a safe for the shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all, man. But, well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful church event is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven so easily. Goddamn truth bullet time.
Okay, with this you told you raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime, you should now go on to the next stage.
Next stage? But I haven't looked at everything over here, dog. What else can I look at? Oh! Did not see that. Is this all of them? I remember how many we got. Alright, Kuchi, what you got to say, dog? That list of subjects was too dangerous. Don't tell me all this killing is gonna have some psychotic conclusion like it's some experiment. I doubt it is because you just said it. You jinxed it and it's probably not true. Can I look at this box? It says Bungie on there. We're on the third floor now, so we're slowly going down. I guess we still have to go through third, second, and then first. Damn it, not again. The hallway is different from last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I'm moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that, man? No. Now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just gonna waste my energy. Throw it back. Alright, I think we're gonna call it there. Looks like there's still a lot left to do because I'm guessing I have to go to the 3rd floor, which is this floor, and then I have to go to the 2nd floor, and then I have to go to the 1st floor. So I think there's a lot more to investigate. So let's clean up some goddamn turds. Alright. I gotta be careful because 2 more turds or whatever that do not get cleaned up and our shorty's gonna die. Physics. So you can't go in every place and you get transported pretty quickly. Is Sonia here? Who else is left for us to talk to? We talk to Prince Sonia though. I guess she's gonna be in one of the classrooms. Oh yeah, because we split up. That's where we're finding all these individuals. Alright, we're gonna stay here, and then when we come back, we'll investigate this floor, and then 2nd floor, and then 1st floor, and then there's probably like a basement area that we have to do. But yeah, I was kind of hoping to finish up the trial today in this episode, but it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm actually also, we're getting somewhere. All right, the beginning started off kind of rough, but we're getting somewhere. I feel like maybe it's not the game, it's not the writing, it's probably because I'm just on edge because of all the killings. And the thing is that I'm comparing this investigation to the previous ones where we actually had a killing, and now we don't have a dead body. We're just finding out the secrets, and now we're looking for stuff in this final chapter. This should be the final chapter. We're looking for this extra stuff to figure out, piece together what the reality is and what's actually happening. So yeah, it's not a murder, so I feel like I'm not on that same rush, that same high, because it's not a murder. But at the same time, I'm still having fun. I just wish that like they kind of got on with it, because like, you know, enough's enough. I put in 66 hours into this game, and I'm ready for the truth. Just give it to me straight. What is going on? And I'm excited for the class trial though, so hopefully we don't have too much left, and we can go through 3rd floor and 2nd floor pretty quick, and 1st floor, and then just start the class trial, because I'm really curious to figure out what the hell is happening. And I think I'm going to stick with the whole Sword Art Online thing, or some virtual reality. I'm going to stick with that. Older selves put in the game, giving younger bodies type shit. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.